everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Creations 1. Today we are going to be making these cute little crocheted flowers. And we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Creations 1. Today we are making these mini crocheted flowers. So you are going to need a crochet hook. Today I am using a 1mm crochet hook. Look how teeny that is. You're going to need a darning needle. You're going to need scissors. And you're going to need your crochet thread. Now, this is thread that I've inherited from my grandmother years and years and years ago. I'm guessing it's 10 weight, but I don't know for sure because it never had a label. Okay, let's get started. You're going to start by crossing your yarn. Then you are going to chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to go into that very first chain that you made and do a slip stitch. You're going to chain up 1. Now, see the tail? It's on the back there. And see our center right there? We are going to do 8 single crochets, catching our tail and going into that center. So you go through the center, pull up, you got 2 loops, go through the 2 loops. That's a single crochet. And I'm catching that tail right there as I go. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just so you know, if you have gone and bought crochet thread, use the size hook that the label suggests. I'm just winging it because, yeah, I had this hook, wanted to use the hook, that kind of thing. Okay, so I've done 8. We're going to slip stitch into that first stitch that we did. Here we go, slip stitch. We're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, right into this stitch right here, we're going to put 4 double crochets, and that's where our chain 3 is coming out of as well. So the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So this will give us 5 double crochets in that space. So the 4 we're going to do and the chain 3 that counts as a double crochet. So double crochet is yarn over into the stitch, pull through, yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops. Okay, make your loop a bit big, take your crochet hook out. We're going to count back 5 stitches. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one is the top of that chain 3. We're going to put our hook through the top of that chain 3, go back and catch our loop, and we're going to pull that through, and then we're going to chain 1. So that made our first petal. So we're going to put 5 double crochets in the next stitch. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make your loop big. Count back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into that 5th one with your hook. Grab that loop. pull your loop through, and then chain 1. And there's your second petal. I want you to do this until you have 8 petals, then meet me back. Okay, once you get your 8 petals done, you've done your chain 1, we're just going to slip stitch into the back of the very first petal you made. There we go. Whoops. Don't drop your yarn like I did. Okay. So into the back of that first petal you made. And we're just going to slip stitch it. Slip stitch it, make your loop big. You're going to cut your thread, put your tail through your loop, pull tight. Okay. So now, if you did your center correctly and you caught your tail as you went, if you give it a little tug, not too hard, you don't want to break your yarn, it should cinch up that middle there, okay? If that doesn't work because you just didn't catch the tail properly or whatever, you can save the day by, but when you hide your threads. So what I do to hide my threads is I go in the same circle area as my center, and if your center didn't cinch, you can cinch it at this time by going around and around and then giving it a little tug. Okay, this is how I hide my thread anyway, but it will also save the day if you didn't catch your tail. And I'm using that tail to hide the center. So, I mean, it's getting double worked in there, right? Snip that. And now your outer thread, I just work it around the outer edge. So turn it to the back, and you see these stitches? I just kind of weave it. I'm not going to the front of my work, I'm just weaving it around this edge. Whoopsies. Okay, and then I go a little bit back from where I come out, and then I just do a couple more. And you can hear I think you can hear my needle squeaking. That's how tight my stitches are. And I just do that around here for a little bit. To kind of, sorry, I'm trying not to go out of focus. To just, yeah, hide that thread a bit. There we go. And then go past where I was. And yeah, just do that. And then give that a snip. And there you go. You have your mini crocheted flower. Now, I use these for journaling, like on tags. I also use these on hair pins. I have used these to make earrings. You can use them for so many different things. So your imagination is the only thing holding you back. So use these on any kind of thing you want. I also make them into charms so that you can hang them from a charm bracelet or whatever the case may be. So check that description. I'll put a link for my earring tutorial using these kind of charms. I'll also put a link for my crochet group on Facebook, and I'll put all kinds of goodies in the description, so go check it out. And I would love to hear where you're watching from. I'm always so amazed at how far YouTube reaches, so leave a comment, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and help me grow my channel. Bye now.